to the channel. Happy Cemetery Sunday. This week I'm at the Sampson Cemetery in St. Johns County. Join me. In this cemetery, established in 1889 in the small community of Sampson, Florida, which is a part of St. Johns County, right near St. Augustine. And there definitely are some older tombstones back in here, and that's what I want to check out from the earlier days of this community. Sad fact about this cemetery, there is now a big community development. Lots of houses wrapped all around this with golf courses and everything. Nice though is that they put signs all the way here to this cemetery, and you could still come into this community and visit this old family cemetery. I've been to quite a few in the area that all have been blocked off by communities or people that bought the land. Wow, there's some really old ones here. Look at this area. Fascinating. I'll have to go in and check these out. Found the entrance into this family plot. Drum Major Joseph Blas Pappy. He was in the CSA. Born in 1830 and died in 1911. And totally opposite of the one I just read. This one is actually like an older tombstone. It looks older, but it's the same exact name, Joseph B. Pappy. But this one, he says, is born in 1831 and died in 1911. Unlike behind me, I believe it said yeah, he was born February 3rd, 1830. So 1 year off. Strange. This one definitely looks very old. Estelle Pappy. Born April 21st, 1883 and died June 25th, 1892. Asleep in Jesus. And in the Pappy family plot here, I'm starting to notice this one, they spelled Pappy with 2 P's instead of just the 1 P. And this is Louisa C. Pappy. Born October 1844 and died January 1921. Very beautiful resting place here. This tiny little grave. Dolly Brown. Born in 1872 and died 1900. Right next to Dolly. Italiano, son of Mr. and Mrs. Meyer, born in 1888, died in 1891. This cemetery definitely has some older older tombstones here. I'm gonna check these two out. The monument type style. Manuela Mir, born in 1875 and died in 1889. There's quite a few names, I think, around it. Let's check this side. Janie Mir, born in 1873 and died in 1889. Some of the tallest in this cemetery. And on the whole opposite side is Albert Mir. He was born in 1871 and also died in 1889. Unmarked graves, just with a cross and some old shells. Wow. This one. Bubber. Maybe a nickname. In memory of Dolphin J. Mir, born August 16th, 1881 and died April 30th. Looks like it might have said 1905 or 3. Age 23 years, 8 months, and 23 days. That's such an old, beautiful tombstone for Dolphin. The small tombstone of Mary Howard, born 1874 and died 1899, at rest. Some old early 1900s graves of the Mickler family. Susan, wife of Y.R. Mickler, born in 1850, I'd say 6. Hard to tell. That part's been chipped away. A 6 or 8. But she died December 30th, 1900. Gone, but not forgotten. This tombstone definitely has stood over the test of time. Cracked. Barely hanging together. Arthur J. Mickler, born in the 1870s and died March 2nd, 1901. Christ is my hope. Walked over here. There's 2 headstones that have this beautiful like orange color in them. Loving Mary Johnson, born in 1848 and died 1932. Rest in peace. And then the other one, such a beautiful color to it. Ela Townsend DeRay. She was born in 1873 and passed away in 1934. Beautiful place. So peaceful. And I'm so glad that I found it. Funny story is, today I ventured out, Cemetery Sunday. I've already went to four cemeteries, old historic cemeteries. I get there, no cemetery, or there's a big gate that says private land. And I know the cemetery is in the land, but I'm not gonna cross. Maybe one day get permission and enter some of these older cemeteries. Could have to do with like turpentine days. Very, very old ones. Lots of them are being lost over time here in Florida. Forgotten about. And what I've learned, some of the families don't really care too much when they are lost and disappear. It's a strange history of Florida. But I'm so glad I came out here and found this one. The old Sampson Cemetery. Back here in the back, looks to be the Wilson family. They had some pretty neat ones over here. W.J. Wilson. He's just gone, but not forgotten. There was a couple of them. Didn't really have the dates. And this one, W.J. Wilson again. And it looks like somebody stamped in wife and mother in the same line. At rest. Lots of familiar last names around here in this part of Florida. This one of Clifford W. Braddock, born in 1885 and died in 1909. Lots of little graves like this. This one for J.A. Braddock, died in 1927. Right behind him, this old raw iron fencing. See who's inside. Looks to say G.S. Braddock. So hard to read. Born in 1854, died in 1911. Also, there's a lot of the Houston family here. Lots of little tombstones. This one's Eugene Houston. We also have L. John Houston, Charlie, and Mary behind the bricks. These are fascinating. Look how old. Raised graves made out of brick. They've been there so long. Since, let's see, since 1901. Lily Stratton, born 1869, and she died November 3rd, 1901. I could stay here all day. This is one of the most enjoyable cemeteries I have been in Northeast Florida. It's one of many. Daughter of Weedman and Ellen Mickler. Awesome. She died October 1903, 11 years old. And the big monument there says, sacred to the memory of Robert D. Mickler, born in 1824. Right here is another one in front of it of Robert D. Mickler Jr. of the CSA. Born in 1825 and died in 1894. And then this one right behind it says the same exact name of Robert D. Mickler, except this one he says was born in 1824 and died in 1894. I believe it's the same person. Beautiful place here, Sampson Cemetery. Thanks for joining me. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Cemetery Sunday.